Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing yesterday's patch, which is the patch update 1.15 for Modern Warfare. Yes, that's right, we got a new update. Didn't really expect it, to be honest. Kind of thought they were going to do an in-game playlist update sort of thing, but we got a patch update, so I'm going to go over a few details right here with you today, and just talk about a few things, as well as, I don't know, just discuss a few things going on with Modern Warfare right now. But anyway, so yeah. What you're going to be seeing in the background, by the way, is a 53-3 game with the Ram 7. As you can see, I did join late, but again, we got a 53-3 out of it, so pretty decent gameplay, so enjoy that in the background. And let's just get into it. Let's just talk about patch update 1.15 for Modern Warfare. Now, I'm going to be honest, it wasn't a super hype update, okay? It wasn't Battle Royale. The Battle Royale's still not released. Still not really been talked about either. Like, there's nothing official, really, by Infinity Ward or Activision or anything about it. We're still going off the information that, let's be honest, it's been pretty much leaked to this point. I'm pretty sure Activision is trying to sue some guy on Reddit for finding out all this information, so good luck to that guy now, because he's got Activision on his back. But anyway, so let's begin with it. Let's talk about what's new. So they added a new gunfight map to Modern Warfare, which is bizarre. Haven't tried it out, haven't played it. I'm going to be honest, I don't really play gunfight anymore. I play it here and there. You know, I play the tournaments, so I might see it in tournament mode, depending on if they're going to do... I don't know if they actually released a new, like, reward, so I'll check that out probably later today. But yeah, gunfight map, bizarre. I'll have to see how that plays out. They added Shoot House to an existing playlist. Not really, not really interesting to me. Some of you who might play, Shoot House, Shipment, Rust 24/7, that might be of interest to you. Again, let's be honest, I think people are mostly playing this playlist if you are one of those people who wants to play like TDM, Domination and stuff. Next up, 3v3 Snipers on Rust. Might give that a try, might do a fun video on that, because seems a little bit of a fun thing, I might jump off the top, pull off a few 360s, depending on if people aren't going to be jerks about it, you never know, someone might try and melee you or something, so you got people like that. Next up you got Giant Infection. Now, I have played this, and it's a ton of fun, but I don't know if you guys have also experienced this. Is the only map available for this Anya Palace? All I have played for basically Infected Ground War is Anya Palace. Does anyone else get that? Let me know in the comment section below if you've only played Anya Palace for that, but that's the only map it seems to have for the moment for me. Next up is Boots on the Ground War. Realism rules and no tanks. Sounds interesting. The fact that it says realism rules. Now, I thought initially this was just going to be a playlist where the tanks were removed, but it says realism rules here, so I haven't actually tried this out. I was initially hyped for this, but I'm not too interested if it's in realism mode, I'm not one of those people who likes to play without the HUD and stuff like that. It's not that interesting to me. And next up was a few general fixes, which we will probably find out at some point if these were actually fixed, but fixed a bug where friends are online, Social Tab are not appearing on the top list. Various map exploit fixes. I'm just going to go on a limb, guys, and I know I haven't seen any yet. I guarantee there's still going to be map exploits, okay? This is now the 4th patch where we've been supposedly told map exploits have been fixed, and I just guarantee there's probably new ones, and the same ones still probably exist. So, but we'll find out, But I ain't got a lot of faith in this. Again, this is the 4th time now we've been told map exploit fixes. It feels like it's just left there, and they just copy and paste these patch notes sometimes, but we'll see. More fixes to regiment tags. Don't know what's going on with these. Some people claim there's aim assist that's going funky with these. Some people claim they get no aim assist. Some people claim that you can cause yourself to have no aim assist in your character. It's all over the place. I don't know if the colours have been fixed. I haven't seen anyone with a colourful gamer tag, so I think they fixed that now. Good thing they did, because it was kind of annoying. I had accidentally shot a few teammates before who were running it as red for some reason. No idea why. But yeah, people were doing that. Fixed for some players encountering an issue where their mouse stopped working. Doesn't really affect me, console player here. Fixed a bug in 3v Gunfight that allowed players to shoot through the center structure on King while using the X50. That's pretty inexcusable, gonna be honest. I've seen a lot of these spots in Gunfight where people could shoot through the, I don't know, containers on certain maps, or for instance, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a shipping area and there's just loads of crates everywhere. There's 2 side stairs you can go up, and people were shooting straight through the crates as you just spawn, basically. Crazy stuff, but yeah, shouldn't have been happening in the first place. Fixed an error which occurred with Hardline was earned in Specialist. Now that's interesting, because I know there's currently still a bug, I believe, with Quick Fix and I think Tracker, So it's interesting they haven't put that here, because I'm gonna find out eventually if that's still a thing. But basically, Quick Fix was not working, and I believe the glitch with Quick Fix is it's meant to obviously regen health after every time you get killed, but some people have had it where when they've earned it in Specialist, they don't heal. Like, you legit don't heal. So if you go to one shot, you stay one shot. You don't heal whatsoever. So don't know if that's been fixed, but it's not stated here right now, so it could be interesting. Quality of life backend fixes to help the regiments and social menus run faster, smoother. Sorry. Hopefully, the quality of life backend fixes were also to help the fact that there was a packet loss issue with the game. Now, I haven't experienced any so far, but you know, early days so far. So hopefully, the frame rate issues and the packet loss issues have been fixed, because man oh man has that been annoying in this game so far. Very annoying to me. Fix for a spawn exploit on Vacant. Don't know what that was. There was a fix for the white phosphorus killing all players instantly when in realism mode. Did hear about this. I did want to kind of try it, but I just can't play realism, man. I just can't deal with, like, when you've played so long with the HUD and the mini map and everything, it just becomes so weird for you. It's like a different world, you know. People play a little bit slower. It's a bit more tactical. It's just not my type of gameplay or type of game mode. So I probably will never play realism mode. Fix for the score of the end of Fire in the Hole for trials. A trial fix, I guess. I don't know if people do trials. I do have the trial tags. I don't really do them because leveling up is just not that necessary in this game, okay? Leveling up fast, it's just not that important, because once you hit level 150, like, yes, you get a cool little variant in the end, but other than that, there's not really much to it. So I try not to level up too fast, just so I give myself, you know, a reason to get on and grind and, you know, play the game. Next up, challenge fixes. Not really going to read for those. Not too interested in me. Challenges or whatever, I guess. Weapons, though. Let's talk about weapons. There are a few little patches here, a few little updates. Fixed a bug where weapons stop showing level progress one before their max rank. So this did stop people from getting camo challenges done. So if you guys were on those camo challenges, don't worry, you will be able to perform those camo challenges now, so you can get back on the grind and get Damascus. Personally, not going for Damascus myself. I just don't find the camo very cool, and I don't want to waste my time messing around with Riot Shield, okay? Because I know that's probably extremely rage-inducing. So props to all you people going for Damascus out there. Next up, Striker 45. They fixed the range and ADS speed to match the description of the 300mm poly barrel. Don't know about that. Don't know if that, like, I guess that's been buffed basically, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what that's done. Next up, these were some strange shotgun patches, okay? Strange here. So the Model 680 got a slight range increase. Now, I thought it was okay in the first place, but it got a slight range increase. Next up, the Model 680 XRK 30 Sport, so this is an attachment, got a range increase. Next up, the slight range decrease and ADS increase to the following. The Model 680 with the XRK 18 Liberator, the R90 Force Tac Sentry, and the Origin 12 Forge Tac Precision. Strangely, somehow, someway, the 725 did not get put in this list. I don't know what they're thinking. Clearly, I think this weapon is one of those guns that Infinity Ward is saying, hey, look here guys, if you're not very good at the game, use the 725. It's going to be the best shotgun. And that's kind of made evident here with the fact they have not nerfed it, because it's still pretty rampant, you know. Personally, I don't have too many problems with it when playing in Ground War, but I know for a fact when you play Search and Destroy, everyone's using the 725. So if you were hoping for a 725 nerf from hearing all that shotgun nerfs, unfortunately that has not happened. They're going to leave it as is. Next up, underbarrel shotguns. So these are the shotguns that go underneath your assault rifle. Pretty sure it's only assault rifles you can do it too, but they increase the pellet count, reduce the rate of fire, increase the shell count to 8, and tuned auto swap after ammo is complete. And got a range increase, so they could be better. Personally, I don't see why anyone would do that though. At the end of the day, overkill is still a perk, and you may as well just run the 725. Not that I encourage it, but it is better than the underbarrel shotgun. Fixed a bug. Now this is interesting. I remember explaining this when the update came out for Season 2, that I felt they nerfed the snake shot, well, nerfed the snake shots on the 357s. I was wrong, but I was kind of correct. So what it was, there was a bug with the Akimbo snake shots where it did not register damage for both guns when fired on the same frame. That's why I felt like the damage was reduced when I was using the Akimbo. I was wondering why it felt like that. It was very strange, very weird. Didn't know what to think. I just genuinely thought they nerfed the snake shot rounds, because they are quite good, the snake shot rounds. I've actually gone back to using the snake shot as a single pistol. Might go back to putting it dual wield now and see if it's actually like a lot better now. But yeah, so that explains why I felt the damage was worse. Next up, they increased the close and mid-range damage for the AK 5.5 times 39mm rounds. So I'm guessing this is the AK's like assault. What is it? Mini assault rifle ammo. Like basically to make it the AK-74U. We'll have to try them out, see if they're any good. Reduce the recoil to the SA-87 12.4 factory barrel. I don't really use LMGs, so not too interested in me. But again, if you're doing camo challenges, that might help you out. I don't know if people use that barrel. I generally don't know what the attachments are for that gun, so it is what it is. Special operations fix, special operations survival, just special operations everywhere. Call of Duty League stuff, basically just adjusting the rules. Codcaster and PC stability fixes. So yeah, basically that's the patch, the big 1.15 update. I feel like there was probably, you know, a few things snuck in, because for Xbox this was a 11 gig update, so I think they were doing, you know, I think this is more of a Battle Royale like update, you know, in the background. I think they're secretly working on the Battle Royale and they're trying to make it as perfect as possible for whenever they launch it, which I've heard is around March 18th. Now don't quote me on that because that is just a rumour, but the Battle Royale will be coming probably March, it seems. But yeah, I believe this is more a background update for Battle Royale, trying to get it together, trying to make sure it runs smoothly, trying to get everything in with each little update. I believe there might be more updates coming over the next few weeks actually, so you could possibly expect another update next Tuesday and then possibly the Tuesday after that. But yeah, that's all I gotta really say. Patch 1.15, not too much, not really that interesting, but definitely feel like it was a Battle Royale back-end update. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoyed today's gameplay in the background, which is again a 53 and 3 gameplay with the Ram 7, and I did join late, so it's a pretty good gameplay in my opinion. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye!